know if all of us boys rode bicycles at some point in our life, but I do remember Chuck trying his darndest to ride a bicycle, but I think his legs were so strong that he had tweaked that crank so much that the chain was no longer in line on the teeth and it'd fall off. He's tried and tried, but that's my theory on it. But he could always find fun games to play. When I started working with Chuck and Barry for another farmer, they made it fun. I know about those boring rows going up and down cotton. It's monotonous. And we would play, well, if you can name the place that the Civil War ended, I'll chop 4 weeds in your row. Stuff like that, or name that tune. It sure broke up the monotony of going up and down those rows of cotton. Chuck and I, the house there in Duncan had lawn all the way around it. And we would take old bicycle inner tubes, usually 2 of them, and we each had a Frisbee, and would throw it, would put one of the inner tubes by some place in the yard. And would say, okay, from here to there is par 3. So we played Frisbee golf. And then when about 10 years later, we found out there was an actual game. They call it disc something anyway, but he always could come up with some sort of game. We did like to play Risk, and we thought we could come up with our own less expensive version of Risk, so we went down to Boyd Brothers Hardware and bought a bunch of little 1/4-inch flat washers, and those were the individual armies. And then I think we bought some 3/8 or 1/2 inch that were the armies of 10. And we took some sort of paper, I think it had something on it, but we cut out this world. It didn't look anything like our world. And glued it on a big piece of cardboard and got out the dice, and we played our own Risk. But yeah, he found ways to make boring, monotonous, drudgery things to be more fun.